Hey everyone, welcome to the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. I'm Alexa, and today we are so excited to be joined by not one, but two special guests. We're going to have Giants outfielder Hunter Pence and his wife, YouTube host and star Lexi Pence, joining us on the show. The best part about this show is that you get to ask questions to our special guests. So there are two ways to do that. Hit us up on Twitter using hashtag Chatting Cage so I can see that. I got Twitter open right here, so I will be checking out for your questions. And then you can also sign in or sign up using the button below. That way you can get in line and get some FaceTime with both Hunter and Lexi, and you can get those questions in live right here in the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. All right, let's go ahead and welcome Hunter and Lexi here into the show. Hey guys, thanks so much for joining us in the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. How's it going today?
Good. Hey, going good, going good.
Good. We are so excited to be joined by both of you. And Hunter, I want to start with you because you posted something on social media recently that I thought was, first of all, awesome for everyone who watches Game of Thrones, but specifically for you because you got to meet Hodor, one of the best characters in the show. Kevin Goodwin also saw that post, and he wants to know what that was like.
It was really cool. And I know that he's like this big, strong character in the show, but when you meet him, he is massive and just like just the most delightful human to meet. And I think Alexis actually got to interview him and had the best question ever. She asked him if he missed any of his lines.
Whoa, that's pretty good. What did he say?
He said no.
I mean, his only line in the show,
like,
it's a joke. It's a joke because his only line is Hodor. Yeah, no spoiler here. All he says is Hodor.
Yeah, don't give it away.
Did you add in a couple Hodors when you weren't supposed to? And he was like, no, you just don't mess around on a set like Game of Thrones. And I was like, that's fair.
If you guys were in Game of Thrones and you had to pick one of the characters, or maybe even invent your own character, who would you be?
I mean, I'd be Khaleesi.
Dang it. You took like my favorite too. But if he's Khaleesi, then I would be Arya.
I wouldn't mind being like Bronn either.
Bran?
Bran, yeah.
Or Braun, because there's a Braun.
Oh, the crazy one, the mercenary for hire.
Oh, Braun.
Braun.
Yeah, you were right.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys are on top of your Game of Thrones. I love it. Yeah, I think Tyrion is one of my favorites. So Tyrion Lannister would be one of my choices. Yeah, absolutely.
His plot line, though, is an uphill battle. So.
I drink and I know things.
Yeah, that's
really
it.
Exhausting.
That's all you got to know. All right, moving on. So you guys play video games, and you have this awesome, cafe where you have coffee and gaming all combined. And I just love this concept because people can really get behind it. James Malloy, who is joining us here on Twitter, wants to know, you already played Mario Kart with Steph Curry. What other athletes do you want to play games with potentially?
Oh,
wow,
man.
I mean, Steph Curry's like the jackpot, so that was pretty good. We challenged.
Where do you go from Steph
We
Curry?
challenged LeBron James. He wasn't able to make it. Really, any of them. I love gaming. I love tournaments. I love even board gaming. But all of it in and of itself, it brings people together, and that's why we made the cafe was to bring people together to enjoy coffee and hospitality and share some gaming time.
So pretty much anyone that wants to come in and challenge us, bring it.
Yeah,
Coral Sword.
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Hey, how did you come up with the name Coral Sword? Sarah Flanagan wants to know.
So it was actually, it came up with by one of my partners who he was a big Final Fantasy fan, and the Coral Sword is like the ultimate sword in Final Fantasy. So like all of his shops are referenced, like little small references from Final Fantasy weapons.
Love it. Yeah, you guys are true gamers. You can absolutely tell.
Yeah.
We got a fan joining us here live on the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. Hey, what's your name and what's your question?
What's going on, guys? My name's Weiss.
Hey!
Hunter, I got a question for you. Hunter, what would you be doing if you weren't playing baseball?
What would I be doing if I wasn't playing baseball? Well, I really don't know, to be honest with you. I've loved baseball my whole life. It was my dream. It was like my main focus. I do have the coffee shop. I have also the Hunter Pence Baseball Academy in Houston, so working with little leaguers and stuff. But I love gaming. I love running, the Major League Gaming that's going on right now, the events and stuff. I'd like to be a part of some of that, and continue on with some baseball after you're a player.
Do you think you'd Twitch stream?
Oh yeah, I might Twitch stream too. I love streaming. I don't know if you've ever seen Ninja or heard of the Twitch app, but I do stream. at Hunter Pence on Twitch.
Yeah, Ninja Hunter Pence. I could see that happening for sure.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
me and Ninja. He
That'd be awesome.
he plays with Trevor May.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, so people come to watch you, Hunter, from all over the world, and they create these amazing signs. And Lexi, I know you have a couple of favorites. So Sammy Hudson wants to know your favorite sign that a Hunter Pence fan has ever brought to a game.
Yeah, there's a couple.
You got to tell him. We're big Seinfeld fans.
We're huge Seinfeld fans, so probably one of my favorites is Hunter Pence's Spongeworthy.
Love it.
Get your hands down.
Hunter, do you have a favorite?
Hunter Pence chooses hamburger in the hot dog race.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Both of those are awesome. We have one of the signs, by the way, hanging, I think, in Heidi Watney's office when she had one on Quick Pitch. So you are immortalized here forever with those signs. Pretty awesome.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hey, so you guys had Bill Nye. You made a cameo on his show, and you got to meet him, and I know he is absolutely a wizard. Randy wants to know what that was like, and if he gave you any sort of science tips.
You know what? He was like the most delightful guy
Yeah.
ever. He was super friendly. He came in and like talked to us. I think, did we have to go there 2 days in a row? Like, I think they went too long. So,
Yeah.
but he was just super friendly to us, and it was electric getting on the stage at Bill Nye. And like, I had to perform actually. I had to like hit some planet into knocking another planet down, and it was in front of a huge crowd with like cameras everywhere. So it was a lot of pressure, but we got there.
You did it.
We did it.
Yeah,
but Bill Nye
awesome.
was super nice.
He was amazing.
Yeah, he's really
super
cool.
cool guy.
I remember watching him when I was a kid, and it's amazing how famous he's become and, you know, how his career has lasted so long. But, you know, he's smart and he's charismatic and he's really friendly, like you said. So it's pretty fun to see.
He's just
Yeah.
a great guy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
and
great
he's a huge
guy.
baseball fan.
Huge baseball fan.
Speaking of great guy, Richard McIntosh basically looked you up in the dictionary, Hunter, and said, under good man, your picture was there. And then he says, peace. So no question, but he just want to give you a shout out.
Thank you. I
That
really
is true.
appreciate
That is
that.
true. I
That's
submitted
so
that.
sweet. You submitted that.
Richard, that's your undercover name. We got another fan here for you guys in the Edward Jones chatting cage. Hey, what's your name and what's your question?
Hey guys, my name's Dan.
Hey.
Hunter, my question's for you. Who's the funniest teammate that you've ever had?
Whoa.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Hunter's like, me? That's all me.
No, it's definitely not me.
It's not him.
It's crazy because there's a combo and everyone has their own time, but I might have to say like some of the best stories ever given like on the bus is probably Tim Hudson.
Oh, yeah, that's a
Hudson
good
lights up a room whenever he comes in, and he just tells crazy stories, and he's just got this just amazing personality, and like he's just the best.
Yeah, he's
like
really
everywhere.
colorful.
Yeah, Huddy is the man. So Huddy, Javi Lopez, Buster can be funny. You know, they call Holland, they call him Bozo because he's the jester. So he's always joking around wearing crazy costumes. But there's a lot of funny guys. Hudson's probably my best, my number one.
I love that. And you and your teammates have had some pretty memorable moments. That leads us to the Edj question of the day. You got a ring in 2012 and 2014. Which World Series championship was the most important to you?
There's no most important. All of them are the best. And, you know, hopefully the opportunity to win another one. I like the whole Tom Brady thing where he's like the next one. Because as you win one, that's great. You move on to the next one. And, you know, but I'm tremendously grateful for both. And they were both like so much work and so much sacrifice and so many people pulling as hard as they can. And it's something I'll never forget. And it's changed my life forever. So thank you, baseball. And thank you to all my teammates and all my supporting cast. Humble.
We love it. We got another fan here in the Edward Jones chatting cage who wants to ask you a question. Hey, what's your question and your name?
Hi, my name's Dana. I wanted to ask, so the season's super busy. With the 162 games plus the postseason, how do you manage sort of like a routine and not, you know, like stay sane?
You don't. You don't. Especially being on the West Coast, flying to the East Coast can be, it's a nightmare. Like losing 3 hours and having day games. It just like messes with your internal clock, but you really just got to suck it up and be tough because it's not going to be easy. And, you know, they do everything they can to try to help us, but it's just when your internal clock's not ready for that, you can't fall asleep, and it's tough to wake up. So you just play kind of sleep deprived and do the best you can.
We've got another fan here, a really important Giants fan named Matthew Gibbs, who has been a fan since he was a baby in diapers, joining us here in the Edward Jones chatting cage. What's up, Gibbsy?
What's up, Matthew?
What do you got
Hey,
for
guys,
Hunter and
how are
Lexi?
Hi, Matthew.
So first of all, Hunter, thank you so much for all your hard work over the years in San Francisco. It's much appreciated from all of us. My question for the two of you, where is your favorite place to eat in San Francisco?
Gosh, where is our favorite place to eat?
I mean, I know where we get most of our food is like we do a lot of Tacolicious.
Yeah, we do a lot of Tacolicious, but we usually Postmates that.
Yeah, I mean,
to go out to eat, we love Epic Steakhouse. We got married there. Where else do we go?
we go to Samovar,
Catagna. I don't know. It just depends on like what you like to eat, what we're in the mood for. We love pizza. We love sushi.
What is it? B-Star?
Yeah, B-Star Burma.
Burma Superstar. That's what
We
it is.
love that. I don't know. Just depends, I guess. I have 2 videos on it on my YouTube channel, so those are probably one of our favorite. That mention all our favorite restaurants.
Okay, sounds good. I love that. Hey, what does it mean to you guys to be honored by the Wender Weiss Foundation for the Holiday Heroes? I know that's coming up in December, and that's something that's really important and close to your guys' heart.
Yeah, it was definitely came as a huge surprise, to get an award on being most like an inspiration, because you just kind of, I don't know, you want to give back and you help your community and you do all these things, but you don't ever think of it as like it getting the amount of traction that it has. So for me, I was super grateful and humbled and honored and just like, are you sure? Like, are you sure you want us? But I just feel super lucky.
Yeah, it's a great feeling. Because it's definitely an inner thing for me is, an inner kind of prayer is just, help me to inspire the world to love baseball and help me to, to use me for a greater purpose than myself. And ultimately, like when you're led and when you to receive something like this, it's a tremendous honor, and it also makes you want to give more and want to be the best you that you can every day and to live up to it. So it's a lot of responsibility, but it's a tremendous honor, and we're really grateful to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You guys are also involved in other charities, the No Kid Hungry, and I know you guys recently made a cooking spatula. You and a bunch of other celebrities were involved in the campaign. Who came up with the design for that spatula? What's cooking good looking?
It was all him.
It was mainly me with a little bit of their help. I'm not the best artist, so I was like, well, I can do letters, and I wanted to kind of have like I like comic books, so I wanted to like put it together with like the comic book pal thing. So I was kind of thinking along the lines of like, a spatula that compliments you. So like, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? So we didn't have room for all that, so we just kind of did the what you got cooking, and they helped me pick out the colors that would pop. And
I love it.
Look, one just stumbled on right now.
Hey, what you got cooking? And it's kind of like got the comic vibe, and if you're not a great artist, at least I can do letters, and that's what we got.
But it's
it
awesome.
came out cool. I love it.
Yeah, and hearing about the inspiration, about having the comic books, and the fact that you maybe steered a little bit more towards lettering than art, it came out looking really well. I really like it. It's one of my favorite spatulas from the series, so great job.
Oh,
Thank you.
That's
Appreciate
so
that.
nice.
Yeah, it's simple, and I feel good about it.
Yeah. All right, we have another fan here in the Edward Jones chatting cage who wants to join us. Hey, what's your name and what's your question?
Oh,
Lisa. Hi, guys. I
hi.
don't have my son here with me, but it's just me and my kid. I was wondering, Hunter, do you have scary dreams about baseball, just like some of us have scary dreams about missing tests?
Ooh.
Oh.
Usually every spring training, I have like a dream that the game's about to start and I can't get my uniform on.
Oh,
Like
wow.
I can't get my shoes on and I'm late to getting out to the game every single time in spring training. So I don't know what that's about, but yes, I definitely do. There's like a panic going on, like I can't get there, and I'm like, how was I get in this position? And it's not good. It's not fun.
Every person has had that dream about their respective career, so it's nice to see that you're human, Hunter. That's awesome, because we all live through that for sure. Hey, Hunter and Lexi, thank you so much for joining us today in the Edward Jones chatting cage. Really appreciate it, and thank you for all of your charitable contributions as well.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having us.
Alexa, really appreciate it.
Take care, guys. See you soon.
Bye.
And thank you for all of your questions here today in the Edward Jones Chatting Cage. We got chatting cages coming up all season long, so make sure to check those out. See you next time.